I have money like this.
Probably 12th
Cash.
grade. Yeah, not that much, but stacking money like that.
It's like this, and about a little bit,
Yeah,
and it's so the emotional bond around not the money, but
the
the
practice.
work, the practice of getting it. I said, ain't no scooter worth that damn much, buddy.
Yeah, I know,
Ain't
right?
no
Because
scooter worth that.
is anything worth that to you? Would buying a gift for somebody, or I think you got a nephew that's playing football. If you could buy
Man, I
him
already
something.
gave the man. I bought him something last week. I had to dip in my savings. All right,
Okay.
all right. I'm dipping in my savings, giving people, huh?
Right, which a lot of people aren't doing. A lot of people are spending from a place where it doesn't exist. We spending off a credit or just hopes and dreams. So
Correct.
I'm,
I put it on my credit card, but
mhm.
I didn't have the money in my checking account to pay it off.
I got you.
You know,
And those kind of
got
things
it.
are worth it though, right? To you.
Yeah, man. Brandon?
I'm
What's
listening.
$500, Brandon? What's five? What's that, Brandon? How much
It,
is that?
it's not a lot, but it used to be a lot. I guess the older we get, or I guess
No,
the
it
more
is a
things.
lot.
Okay.
It ain't shit.
Right. Especially when you try to take care of a household or take care of another household. That's not gonna do anything. Can you
Man, what?
retire off of if you stacked $1,000? Can you retire?
You can't.
You
And
can't
what? This how big five. This how small $500 is. My car insurance just said, "Nah, we just gonna go up $400 on your ass."
right.
So they assuming I have $400 just out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
$500 ain't they? It's a
They're
lot.
like, Lewis
but
can
it
handle
ain't a
that.
lot. Yeah, I can handle $500.
Mhm.
I can watch this. I can handle Brandon $10,000 once. I can't do
Yeah.
it three.
And I told you we had a $10,000 expense, and we was like, we did it. We was like, okay, we did it. But the after effects of that, you like, oh shoot, no, you still got to recover because you don't have the same savings. You feel unsafe now. You feel like you need to stack that money back up.
Correct. Watch this. Besides this year, 2023, 2024, I at least spent $6,000 out my pocket in health stuff. 2023, the HVAC went out.
Yeah.
That was 9,000, brother.
Yeah, these are
Beginning,
needs. These are needs too. Like your health is a
yeah.
need. HVAC it's a need.
But beginning of 2024, the hot water heater went out. I can't take too many. I can't take another round of no
Go.
blows, bro. Imagine where I'd be if none of that thing happened.
Yeah, you'll be straight. You'll be financially straight and comfortable. You'll be more comfortable. I'll say that.
I'll be more comfortable. But in life, you can give one round, but you don't got rounds for everybody. You don't got rounds for everybody. A few weeks ago, I was laying in the bed, night dreaming. I said, man, being a provider, if you just
Yeah.
have to worry about you and yours, it's hard. No, that's normal. It's
Okay.
difficult,
Yeah.
but that's normal.
Yeah.
If you only had to worry about you and yours, what you and yours means, Brandon?
That means your kids, your wife, the people inside your household.
There you go. It'll be so much easier. That's man. I just got to make sure I'm straight. I got to
Yeah.
make sure she's straight. I got to make sure my kids straight.
Right.
I got to make sure the house straight. Nothing else.
Yeah. And you plan for that. You looking at the landscape. You're like, okay, I know what our budget is. I know how much we need to spend on food, all that kind of stuff to make it work, to make everybody happy and comfortable.
Brandon been planning for that. Guys started planning for that at 16. Brandon said, I don't want to be the dope dealer.
Correct.
I just want my family to just have a house
Yeah.
and have one child, and I just go pick what I got to do. I ain't nothing extra, but he tried it though.
Right. No,
But
correct.
he tried it. I give him that.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, right?
Yeah, correct.
But you
Very
still,
true.
after all the cars laid out, you still was able to take care of you and yours,
Right.
right?
Happily.
That's a good life.
Right.
That's a normal life.
Yeah.
But they ain't real life. It's when you got to worry about the people on the other side of the damn screen. That's who's gonna get you.
But let me ask you this before we get into it. Can I just focus on my family and just look at the problems that's going on with them and just ignore them?
You could if you was Donald Trump or Elon Musk, cold-hearted. You could. A lot of people do that.
Yeah.
At least out of every 100, five or seven don't give a hoot. Ain't like that.
Yeah. But because I'm not gonna just let them go by the wayside. What's in us that makes us feel like, dang, I need to help. These people are part of my family. I need to try to help them. I need to try to look at my budget and see where I can throw some cash or throw some time to make their life easier.
It's your family. You love your family. It's the power of love, people.
I can make up a reason and be like, you know what? At one time, I couldn't get what I wanted, so
you're right. Then guilt go hit you when your mama passed.
You're right.
And that guilt will turn to death.
Right.
Every time you go to sleep, I don't why my mama died. Nah, that ain't gonna be on me.
I got you.
I do all the best I could do for my parents, right, Brad?
Yeah, for sure.
Because I ain't gonna go to sleep. I want my mom die. That ain't gonna be me.
Right. And you'll go insane behind that just because you didn't want to do it. That's exactly what happens. You'll be crying. They'll be like, Dad, what's wrong with Lewis? He's crying unconsolably. And it's nothing that's going to be able to fix that issue you have, because when your mom was here, what'd you do? You neglected her.
Video games. Instead of calling her, you told her to put on NBA
Call of
Live.
Duty.
You can't Call of Duty. And it came across your mind. Call your mama. Call your sister.
Yeah.
Call your daughter. It came across. You said, nah, Call of Duty, people.
And people do that all the time.
Yeah.
Right. I'll call them later. I'll call my grandmother later. And then later comes and she's gone.
And if that happened, while you sleep, I should have called my mom. You don't want no feelings.
You don't.
We human, right?
Yeah, we are human.
Guys can have feelings too. You don't want those type of feelings. That's why we feel so compelled to help the other people in your family.
Yeah.
And you don't know that till you get real old and the time you realize how hard it is to make money. You've seen people's history and outcomes and the choices they took.
Right.
And you saw them was high as an eagle, then crash and burn.
And then now all the things they do, their choices become part of your choices and you paying for their decisions. That's just how it works.
And you paying for their decisions. And then what happened, Brandon got that little baby girl in the middle of the photo. He can't put money in a 529 because he helping with somebody's cable bill.
Correct.
And they don't be at home to watch it.
Right. Yeah. That's what family will make you do, though.
No, they don't make you. You don't have to do it, people.
You don't have to do it, but something in you will be like, because you'll look at these faces and you'll think about all the memories, all the good times. And you want to keep those good times going. You don't want your family members to be sad or to be not having cable to watch.
Now, let me put it on a good one. Now, Brandon, when was the last time when you had to reach out? Tell me when your family member bless you on air right now. And you ask me the same question next.
Okay.
You all good at two shoes, never had to beg nobody. No. When did they help you?
Just recently. I needed to get some gas. I didn't have my cards. It was raining. I was like, damn, let me tell my mom to cash out me some money so I can get some gas real quick. I told her I told her, you got $100 on your not Cash App, Apple Card or Apple Cash. She ended up sending me $500. So I called her back. I said, Mom, you didn't have to do that, but I really appreciate it. She was like, you don't never really ask for any money, so I don't have a problem doing that. That's what family is all about.
I'm begging. That's a joke, people. You don't drive, man.
Right, but you should be able
to. I don't know. Go pay yourself. But what you heard about Josephine the other day?
But does that make you feel uncomfortable though, doing something like that? Because I didn't want to do it, but something told me like, Brennan, this is your mother. She'll help you out. I do stuff for my mom. I help her out whenever I go in town. I'll just go to Lowe's and get the stuff she needs, do the home improvement stuff that she needs. I don't even ask for any money. So it's the same kind of thing. So I was like, let me see what'll happen. And she blessed me with even more money than I was trying to get. So that's what families. What?
Oh, you forgot your call and stuff. Okay, yeah. She just put the blessing up there.
All right. And that kind of, and when she gets older, should I be like, I'm focusing on my family solely and there's nothing I can do? You gonna have to figure it out, mom. Or yeah, it'd be tough.
Or some people it'd be easy, but that'd be tough for Brandon.
Yeah, for sure. And I wouldn't do that. Like I said, I love my mom. She's been a good parent to me and a good person in my life. And I don't think she would upset my household at all. Only thing she would do is increase the things around me. So I wouldn't have any problem doing that. And she's currently doing that with my grandfather. She's going up there, helping him out. I think every other weekend, trying to stay with him and help him in ways she can. So.
And I know he feels so grateful every time she opens that door and he see his daughter, right?
Yeah, his daughter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see his daughter coming in there looking like the mama.
You're right.
Your mom look like?
My mom looks like my grandmother, slightly. Okay, it's a mix, but yeah. So it gives him joy.
I remember when I made you the same night.
And you never think you're going to get to that point, but we're going to get to that point too. Like we're in our 80s and we're looking back, and the nephew that you got the gift for because he graduated or whatever, you're going to see him. He may be helping you out and he'll be thinking back to that moment where you've been there for him.
Brandon knows my lifestyle. He think I go live to 80.
What is your lifestyle? Going to the gym, eating less processed food.
Right. I just saw me on camera doing
better than me.
Brandon know my lifestyle. You think I can live to 80?
Yes, past 80.
You know, God, if I'm healthy, only if I'm healthy. My family helped me. My mom got some okra while I was down there. A lady from the church, good friends of the family, she brought some over, split them half with me, split them half with the neighbor across the floor. That okra, I made content out of it, fried it up, stewed it up, grilled it up, and I just finished that okra this past weekend, people. So my mom didn't have to do that. She could have said, I need all this okra. but she gave it to me, and it was South Carolina okra, and I was appreciative.
And I feel like that's what kind of family you come from, and that's who your mom is. She's a giving person. So you're going to do the same with her. You're going to be patient. You're going to be trying to help her. You're going to be trying to give back to her when you can.
You are. That is correct. That is correct.